When I first arrived at Dakaban, we did not have a writing program, but we were trying everything. We were looking for that answer that was a school-wide program. And that's what we found in Writer's Toolbox. One of the main reasons that we wanted Writer's Toolbox in the school was to improve those NAPLAN results. Writer's Toolbox has really changed that for us. So I have those results here with our NAPLAN, and here was that really low spike for us. What's interesting is that 2019 group, they are now our Year 12 students. So I was very concerned about how they would go under the new ATAR system. We had 5 perfect IA2 persuasive results at our school, 25 out of 25. And we have never ever come close to those sort of results before. So our Year 12s are amazing. So they have gone from here and they are just excelling, and that is really exciting for us. So there is much to celebrate, and we really believe that Writer's Toolbox is responsible for that.
So should we tell them, Jackson, what we both have in common? Well, apart from the fact that we love the Writer's Toolbox.
Yeah, go on.
Well, both our parents work here.
And his mum teaches me and my mum teaches him.
Yep.
So Ben, what do you think of Writer's Toolbox?
Oh, the Writer's Toolbox is absolutely amazing. Since I've been writing grade 7, it was good. It was just lacking that bit, you know?
Yeah, my mum would agree with that.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, about a year ago, I've discovered the Writer's Toolbox, and it has such great features, such as giving me explicit feedback and helps me craft my amazing paragraphs and sentence, such as the W start. That, you know, that the book thief assessment we just did?
Oh yeah.
It's given my writing that extra bit of flair. It's just amazing.
Arriving here at Yamundi State School with one of the main goals being a lift in writing, I wanted to introduce Writer's Toolbox. Now, the reason why I wanted to introduce Writer's Toolbox to Yamundi is I only follow research-based practices. So unless the research actually has a backup that it's going to improve lift of students' writing outcomes, I wouldn't implement it. I love the fact that the feedback motivates boys. When they see the graph of their sentence and their strength and they're looking beside it, their friend beside them and they're saying, oh, how did you get that number? And then they're looking for the feedback and then they're trying. It motivates the students to do it. One of the best moments is when you take the teachers away for the training or you expose them back at school with the actual program and the way of implementing it, and they get that aha moment. They get that moment where they just say, this just makes sense. And then they take it on board, they're engaged, they're excited, and they're teaching it with their students.
Hi, my name's Avia and I like volleyball.
Hi, my name's Tom and I do karate every day after school. I like writing because it can show my imagination on a page and I can expand it and edit it. And Writer's Toolbox has helped me to improve my grammar and punctuation and more words and sentence types. And that percentage has helped me to grow because it shows me what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right.
Yeah, Writer's Toolbox helped him as well. It's helping him correct the spelling, fluency, and his sentence length, and it's helping him making more engaging for the reader. And it's every time he makes a mistake, he goes and checks his feedback, finds the mistake and works on it and makes it better.
Because before I found Writer's Toolbox, my punctuation was terrible. It was really bad. But after that, I'm actually getting a lot better because it's improved and shown me what I need to do.
So over my 11 years teaching at Somerville House, writing has always been something that I've wanted to improve on, as I love teaching maths and science and technology. So, it's not that I couldn't do it, it's just that I was always looking for ways to do it better. I find Writer's Toolbox allows me to enhance that, and it has it there ready to go, and I feel as though I'm not missing the mark on teaching those skills because it's all in one program. My advice to teachers or schools thinking about using Writer's Toolbox, if you choose to make the commitment to it, it does encompass so many different elements of teaching that are needed and required, especially if you're a data-driven teacher like me. I find that drives me in the right direction. It gives me the confidence. And I think even after my 2-day training, I had more confidence as a writer, just a personal writer, thinking, oh, I didn't think I could do that. And my writing, seeing that improve, I thought, well, if I can do it, students can do it. And so I think it not only builds my confidence, the student confidence, it just supports you when you feel like you don't know where to go to.
So I love writing. I feel that it really frees up my creativity and lets me just express myself. So I love doing the daily challenges because, well, it gives you a challenge one thing. And also because I love how there can be things like write a story with 63 words, but every sentence must have a word that starts with B in it or something. I really love using Writer's Toolbox. I think it's really great to build up the confidence in writers.
What this program can do that just doesn't happen very easily, organically, is just the momentum that it's able to build around writing so that you have, I think, just generally more confident students. And particularly in this age where we're moving into external examinations, you really want, by the time that they're at that stage, the writing to be very much internalized, they're not thinking about it. And I think you have to have something in place where you've got all the common language and it's embedded and there's that space practice, that multiple repetition. I think that, one, you have a bit more staff buy-in than usual, and so you have a greater chance of success sitting within a program like this to really get that, what is effectively a whole school culture.
I always feel like writing, we've always said to kids, write with flair, write with flair. And this has actually given us the language to do that. And so for me as a teacher, I feel like I've actually got the tools to do that. It's demystified what good writing is. And I think for an English teacher coming in who's never taught English, it teaches them grammar, it teaches them punctuation, and it teaches them the power of the way words position. I'm extraordinarily excited about this. I really am. It's actually very sincere. You've probably noticed before that I actually almost cried and almost felt quite emotional about it. And the reason I do is because I know that if kids can write, they have the keys to the kingdom. And being able to write gives them access to university. It gives them access, and if they've got access to university, they've got access to everything.